Think you've seen every woodworking tool out there? Think again. At Miraz Tech, we uncover precision gear and clever tools built to elevate your craft, not just clutter your bench. From hidden jigs to game-changing gadgets, this isn't your average tool hole. Subscribe now and discover what your workshop's really been missing. You know that feeling when you're halfway through a woodworking project and realize you need 5 tools you don't own? That's exactly why the Kreg Pocket Hole Jig XL exists. This extra large jig is designed for serious builds using 2x4 and 4x4 lumber. Standard pocket hole jigs tap out at thinner boards. The XL steps up with hardened steel drill guides that position the steps drill bit at the perfect angle, creating joints with twice the holding strength. The 2 drill guides twist apart for custom hole spacing. GripMax anti-slip material on the underside keeps it in place while you drill. If you're building outdoor furniture, deck frames, or anything heavy and structural, this jig is the backbone behind joints that genuinely last. Once your joinery is planned, you need a saw that keeps up without tangling you in cords. That's where the Bosch UniversalCut 18V65 earns its spot. This cordless nano blade saw weighs about 1 kilogram and runs on Bosch's 18-volt Power for All battery, which works across their entire lineup of compatible tools. The magic is nano blade technology, a virtually vibration-free cutting system that handles straight cuts and plunge cuts through wood, plastic, and branches without clamping your workpiece down. You just position, press, and cut. The SDS system swaps blades in seconds without extra tools. Variable speed control lets you dial in your pace for different materials. Two-handed ergonomics give you stability for tricky freehand cuts where circular saws feel clumsy. It's the kind of saw that makes you want to start a project immediately. Once your cuts are made, how do you know every line is truly accurate? That's where the SEO multifunction scribing tool changes your marking game completely. Think of it as the magic pencil for woodworkers. Made from aircraft-grade aluminum alloy with an anodized finish, this compact tool works in over 15 different marking modes. Use it to scribe edges, trace contours against uneven walls, draw consistent parallel lines, measure offsets, or work like a compass for arcs. It clips to your shirt for hands-free carry between tasks. There's a built-in sharpener with spare leads so you're never caught without a precise mark. Fitting cabinets to crooked walls, scribing trim to irregular floors, cutting tiles around obstacles. This one tool eliminates the guesswork that causes expensive mistakes. Right alongside accurate marking is table saw safety, and this is where the Hedgehog Featherboard stands completely apart. Most featherboards require 2 knob setups that are slow and finicky. The Hedgehog stripped all of that away with a single pivot point and 1 knob. Its unique spiral design, protected by 2 US patents, holds your workpiece firmly against the fence while dramatically reducing kickback, the dangerous moment when a spinning blade flings wood back toward you. One-handed operation means faster setup and more cuts per session. It fits standard 3/4-inch miter slots found on most table saws, router tables, and bandsaws. Featured in Fine Woodworking magazine and praised by pros, the difference it makes in cut quality and personal safety is genuinely hard to overstate. Speaking of fitting things accurately, the jaw rest contour gauge solves the most universally frustrating problem in flooring, tiling, and trim work. How do you cut material to perfectly match an irregular shape like a door casing or a pipe collar? You press the gauge firmly against the shape, the dense row of pins conforms to every curve and angle, and then you transfer that exact profile to your material and cut once, perfectly, every time. No cardboard templates, no measuring tape guesswork, no cutting the same piece 4 times hoping to get close. A locking mechanism keeps the pins frozen while you trace, so your profile stays accurate from shape to material without any shifting. Every project eventually hits a stubborn bolt that refuses to cooperate, and that's the perfect moment for the Bionic Wrench from Loggerhead Tools. This patented tool is a hybrid between an adjustable wrench and a pair of pliers. 6 hardened steel jaws close concentrically around all 6 flat sides of a fastener the moment you squeeze the handles. The harder you squeeze, the tighter it grips. More hand pressure directly equals more gripping power, giving 10 to 30 times more contact area than a standard wrench. It covers both SAE and metric sizes automatically with no adjustment wheel needed. It even turns stripped bolts that would destroy regular wrenches. For tight spaces under appliances or deep inside an engine bay, the Bionic Wrench grabs and turns without slipping. From fasteners back to layout work, the Seika 4-in-1 positioning ruler replaces a pile of measuring devices sitting on your workbench. Built from premium aluminum alloy with UV printed scales that resist fading, this adjustable T-square handles drilling positioning, angle measuring, scribing, and marking gauge functions all in one tool. 3 sliding positioning blocks let you lock your drill point locations for installing cabinet hardware, drawer pulls, and shelf brackets with consistent spacing every time. A dual-axis bubble level checks horizontal and vertical alignment simultaneously. ABS knobs adjust the length and angle freely, and the whole thing folds flat for clean storage. When you're hanging an entire kitchen worth of cabinet hardware and need every hole perfectly placed, this ruler pays for itself on the first project. Now let's talk about something that seems simple but saves enormous time once you try it. The RAK Magnetic Wristband wraps around your wrist and keeps every small metal fastener within arm's reach. Embedded with 10 powerful magnets inside rugged 1680 ballistic nylon, it holds screws, nails, bolts, washers, and drill bits securely while you work at height, under a car, or inside a cabinet. Drop a screw, sweep your wrist over the surface, and the magnet picks it right back up instantly too. The adjustable strap fits any wrist size, and you can also strap it to a belt or hang it above your bed. It honestly sounds minor until you use one, and then it quickly becomes the tool you grab every single time you start any job. For driving screws into tight corners where no standard driver fits, the SpeedHex FlipOut is one of the cleverest tools in any workshop. This compact rechargeable power screwdriver has a compound multi-jointed head with 360 degrees of orbital rotation and 380 possible positions, bending and pivoting into spaces no other driver can reach. An 8-volt lithium-ion battery charges fully in under 45 minutes and delivers up to 65 inch-pounds of torque. A pivoting LED light follows the head angle, illuminating exactly where your bit meets the screw in dark or cramped spaces. It comes with 18 different driver bits covering Phillips, flathead, hex, star, and square drives. For installing cabinet hinges or tightening fasteners behind appliances, the FlipOut goes where your regular drill simply cannot. And finally, the upgrade that transforms your oscillating tool from mediocre to outstanding, TOLESA Oscillating Tool Blades. Standard blades bundled with most oscillating tools dull out fast. TOLESA's titanium-coated teeth last twice as long as regular bimetal blades. The innovative CurveTech arc edge design reduces vibration, improves stability, and creates cleaner cuts through wood, metal, plastic, nails, and screws. Triple ground Japanese teeth deliver smooth, precise surfaces perfect for finished woodwork. Universal compatibility means these blades fit virtually every major brand, including Milwaukee, DeWalt, Bosch, Ryobi, and Porter Cable. Whether you're cutting flush with a surface, plunging into drywall, or trimming around pipes, the right blade set is what separates clean professional results from rough amateur finishes every single time.